Love light, everyone, and welcome to The Journey. My name is G.I. Adams. I am a creative pastor, gardener, leadership developer, and entrepreneur based in Atlanta with the mission to spread the message of authenticity while impacting lives through freedom, faith, and fine arts.
One of the major questions that are leading today is what do you tend to do when a storm or trouble comes? Situation comes your way. What do you do and how do you tend to those thoughts that often overwhelm you? Do you find yourself feeling frustrated about feeling frustrated or anxious about being anxious? Whatever it is, today in this episode, we're going to go on a journey through the mind, exploring the feelings of stress and anxiety, and giving practical tips on how to shift your perspective. Yeah, we're talking about how to shift your perspective in the midst of the storm. So go ahead and share this. Let somebody know that you're on, let somebody know that you're watching us, and get involved with this program, okay? I promise you that this is an opportunity not just to shift how you think and how you see life or how things have been working in your life, but it's giving you an opportunity to have a happy and a healthy life. So just come on in, welcome in to the journey. And as we are here today, I just want to enrich you. I want to empower you. I want to affirm you. And I want you to know that you are a masterpiece strategically created by a master artist. So come on in and rest on in this perspective today. And as you're coming in, share this and let somebody know that you are here today. There is something that has been resting in my heart for a while, and that thing is shifting our perspective in the midst of the storm. It's been so many things going on. It's been shootings, it's been a lot of crazy stuff, and now we just sitting here trying to figure out, oh my God, when will this stuff end? When will we ever have an opportunity to see some peace or feel that peace? When will we get that joy back? What is going on? Yes, a lot of us are overwhelmed with thoughts. A lot of us are frustrated and anxious. But I want to help you, free you, and deliver you from that anxiety. Yes, yes, yes. So this program tonight is tailored just for you. Yes, I am G.I. Adams. currently serve as lead pastor of Restoration Church. I am a creative and entrepreneur and horticulturalist. I love the garden. I love everything about nature. I am a plant dad, and I love everything about it. I have not been on in a while. And I just want to say, hey y'all! Hey y'all! It has been a minute, but since it has been a minute, there is so much I have to tell you. The first thing I have to tell you is your boy graduated with his Master's of Divinity. Yes. And I know y'all ain't seen me in a minute, but that was one of the things that I was doing. The second thing that I was doing, of course, was not in a direct order, but it is definitely one of those things that we've been doing, and that is healing. If anybody knows, previously, Pastor Adams have been challenged with a lot of how we would call storms. And the storm, it rose heavy. Felt down, depressed. I felt worried and felt just like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I felt worthless. I felt inadequate. And in the storm, that's what you're going to feel sometimes. But I just want to sit here to just tell you that even though you might be in the storm, it's time to shift your perspective. Don't allow the worries or the pains of life to hold you hostage from the joy and the peace that God has for you. But just rest in knowing that whatever is for you is going to be for you, and that all things work together for the good of them who love our Master Artist, for those who are called according to his purpose. So welcome to the journey. If you're just not tuning in, go ahead and share this. Let somebody know that you are watching the journey here with G.I. Adams. And listen, I want us to have some fun, okay? So if I'm talking, I want you all to just put in the comments where you're coming from, who you are, topics that you would like for us to talk about in the future. Just whatever comes to you, just get involved with this program. I feel like if you get involved, once you get involved with something, then you can take more out of it because you put yourself in the whole story. You put yourself in the scenario. So join us and comment. You can also give by going to Cash App. That is G.I. Adams. Again, that is the Cash App, G.I. Adams, if you want to donate to that as well. But this is just an introduction to the journey. I already talked about briefly what we're going to discuss. Yes, we're going to talk about shifting your perspective in the midst of the storm. Yes, 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 yes. For a moment, I just want to introduce you all to my brand. It is Truly Organics. What we do is we create products that are made from the garden. It is organic products that you can definitely feel free, and you'll be led to peace, love, light, like I always like to say. But these products are from the earth, so you don't have to worry about any alcohol or any paragens or all those those toxins in your products. One of the things that we have here is a vanilla body butter. This is a vanilla body whipped butter, in fact, and let me tell y'all, this thing smells good and it feels good. You hear me? So go ahead and go to our website at www.giadams.com/shop and go ahead and order you some. Also, we have 2-ounce bottles of whipped shea butter. This is lavender. Yes, this is a lavender, and this too smells good. Y'all get the right smells together, and we can do anything. That comes from our garden as well. Also, we have a sugar scrub. This is a lemongrass brown sugar scrub that is going to exfoliate your skin. Go to our website at www.giadams.com and shop something. Go ahead and get something online for yourself and enjoy yourself while you're online. Learn a little bit about us, and feel free to even just subscribe so that you'll be getting weekly emails and updates and offers and all such. So welcome on everyone that is here today. Thank you so much for taking out the time to be here with us. This is the journey once again. I am G.I. Adams, and it is our prayer that tonight you are enriched and that you're taken higher. In the eye of the storm, many of us want to give up, beat up ourselves, even become judgmental. We stress ourselves out and we just feel like we're through. We have come to your wits' end and you're just trying to get a way out, but it seems like the storm is still just covering you. And many times while we're walking in the storm, we get distracted. Originally, we had a vision, we had a focus, we had a desire to keep moving forward, we had something planned, but something came in our life. Rather it is job loss, rather it is family betrayal, rather it's your family members dying, maybe it's even the pandemic. Whatever storm it is in your life, there is something that often gets us off track from our focus and causes us to focus more on the problem at hand more than focusing on the vision that our master artist gave us. Let me just start off by saying this, that all things work together for the good of them who love the Lord, for those who are called according to his purpose, for those who are here tonight. I just want to tell you that the thing that you're going through, it is not here to kill you. It's here to develop you and to make you stronger. But the thing is, not only are you going to be strengthened and settled, but you are going to learn a lesson through it. And I want to implore you not to give up or throw in the towel and just get your mind all out of whack and be overcome with overwhelming thoughts. Just try your best to get beyond the haze, go beyond the haze and push on through. So I don't want to tell you that, I can't tell you that's going to change overnight. I'm going to be real with you. I can't tell you that. But what I can tell you is that even though things are not going the way you want them to, even though it sucks right now, it is now for you to shift your perspective. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, get yourself some of that body scrub. Yes, and that body butter. All right, come on in, come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So good to see you. Good to have you. Good to have you. Tonight, I told you earlier that I simply just want to lead you to peace, love, light. So I don't know if you ever noticed how much stress comes from our overthinking. I'm reminded of a time where even before the pandemic, I found myself going through a bit of pain. I found myself going through a bit of trials and tribulations. I found myself going through the storm. And as I was going through the storm, I recognized how I was so quick to give up. I recognized how I was so quick, distracted from the goal that God has placed for me or the vision that he had for me. And because of the stuff that was going on, I lost focus, really lost myself. I lost the energy that I had. I lost all that you could say made me me. And then all I was stuck doing was worried and stressed about a picture that I had in my mind that, how can I say this, that was not always going to be that way, right? We all have a picture in our mind. We all have a vision in our mind of what we want for our lives. But somewhere down the line, there is something to happen that causes us to get off the vision that we originally had. But this is what I recognized while I was sitting eating some ice cream. Yeah. I was sitting eating some ice cream, and one day it came to me and it said, Gabe, what you thought was supposed to happen for your life is still going to happen. But guess what? From the time that you got the vision to the time that it takes for you to get there, there is this gray area. And this gray area is where the storms usually happen. This gray area is usually when things start going out of whack. This gray area is what you don't see. See, the thing is with God, he's never going to show you what's going to happen in between the vision. He'll show you the vision and then give you the steps at some point to get to that. But there is something that you have to learn. There is something that you have to go through. There is something that you have to face to cause you to not just get to the destination differently, or not just to shake you, but it's here to wake you. It's not here to shake you, it's here to wake you to the point where you're no longer distracted, but you can move forward with hope. Sometimes we are on this journey and we are left hopeless because things are not going the way we want them to go. Yeah, that's the reality. Yeah. Sometimes we are facing so many trials and tribulations that we can't even fathom to see how things will come to pass, that things will get better. But let me just tell you, and I'm just going to give you a snippet of perspective into GI's life. First of all, for those who used to know me, it was once Gabe. Yes, that was my nickname, Gabe. But I had to get a new name. And that new name came from hurt. It came from trials and tribulation. It came from the storm. I became new after the storm. And I'm not going to tell you that it still feels good, that I'm not going through anything today. I'm constantly still going through pain in my body. I'm constantly going through my own little battles. But something that I recognize, that even though I may be facing the storm is not bigger than my God. Oh, let me say that again. The storm is not bigger than my master artist. It's not bigger than my God. It's not bigger than the one who created us. Don't allow your storm to get bigger than your God. No, that's not what you need to do. You need to allow yourself to go through the storm with God. Not giving up, not throwing in the towel, not focusing always on the negative, but actually focusing on the vision that God has given you and keep on walking even though the storm is there. There are a few biblical people who I want to bring to our attention who face many challenges in their life. First of all, there is one person that come to my mind. It is David. David was troubled and he battled with deep despair. Elijah, he was discouraged, he was weary, he was afraid. Jonah was angry. Jonah was angry and he wanted to get away. Job suffered great loss. If anybody has went through a storm throughout Hebrew scripture, Job is a great story to go to. Job lost all his children, lost his cattle, pretty much lost his life. His wife told him to cuss God and die. He suffered so many things, but there is one thing that he did. He still held his integrity. So Job suffered great loss. Even Moses, he was grieved over the sin of the Israelites. Jeremiah wrestled with loneliness, feelings of defeat and insecurity. Jeremiah was known as the outsider prophet. As an outsider prophet, Isaiah was an insider prophet. An outsider prophet is somebody who did not have relation with the king, those that are in authority. Isaiah is an insider prophet because he had direct contact with the king. In the fact, the word of the Lord said the year that King Uzziah died, Isaiah saw the Lord. So Isaiah was in grief when King Uzziah died. So he had to battle his own grief. But one thing I want us to get to is Jeremiah being the outsider prophet. He suffered great stuff. Oh my God. He suffered with many challenges. And even Jesus was deeply anguished over what lied before him. But there is one thing that we can say. There is one thing that we can always run to. And that is to trust in God to get through it. Yeah, somebody shout this wherever you are. I'm going to trust God to get through it. Yeah. I am going to trust God to get through it. Listen, I ain't gonna be fake with you. I ain't gonna be churchy with you. Depression is real. Anxiety is real. Stress is real. All these emotions are real. The feelings are real. The pain is real. The burden feels heavy. But God and His Word shall always provide you with comfort, give you hope, remind you that there is joy for you on the other side of that tunnel. I know you feel like you have reached your proverbial rope. I know you feel like you just can't do this no more. And I know you like, oh my goodness, Lord God, why is this happening to me? No. Why is it happening for you? It's happening for you. It's happening for you because there is something in store for you. There is something great that you have to get through. But if you don't go through this storm, you won't be able to tell the testimony to other people, right? Yeah. We all are faced with storms. Yeah. Various forms every day. It ain't easy to change your perspective or to remain positive. Someone is upset at me. Somebody may be upset at something that you did. Somebody may be facing trouble in their heart, in their mind. They may be battling cancer. They may be battling a huge storm that they don't know how to get through. Some people have problems that they don't even know are problems. Some people have issues that they don't know are issues. But as Captain Jack Sparrow so wisely shared, the problem is not the problem. Your attitude about the problem is the problem. Ooh! Let me say that again, my brothers and sisters. Captain Jack Sparrow so eloquently told us that the problem is not the problem. Your attitude about the problem is the problem. Here it is. When you shift your attitude, when you shift your perspective, when the storm is there, life gets better. May not be happening overnight, but after a while, you feel a lot more. You'll feel better after a while because you altered the way you thought. And now you're looking at life in a better light. So here are a few strategies to change your perspective when you are in the eye of the storm. The first point I want to carry for you today is to distance yourself from negativity. Oh, yeah. I got to say that again. Yeah. I'm gonna say that and paint just a little bit. This is what we're gonna paint today. Welcome all. But I just want to parenthetically insert this because some of y'all thought that Pastor Adams didn't have no gift, or you thought he could be put in the box. But let me just tell you something. This man right here is a Renaissance man. I'm a classic man and a Renaissance man, so you better come correct. I attended Morehouse College, where they're well dressed, well read, well traveled, well spoken. Yes, we deal with the wells. I am a Renaissance man. So this is a painting that we have. If anybody knows Rick and Morty, is one of my new favorite cartoons because it has different perspectives in it that you'd be like, wow, I never thought about something like this. But Rick is a scientist. He's always around in the universe doing whatever, him and Morty. And I haven't completed this little part right here, but this is Birdman, who is his best friend. But without Birdman being in his perspective, being in his sight, you won't see a smile on Rick's face. You will not see a smile on Rick's face if my boy Birdman is not there. That's his best friend. And sometimes on our journey, we can't put a smile on our face because we feel like God is no longer there. Sometimes we can't put a smile on our face because we're overwhelmed with thoughts. Sometimes we can't put a smile on our face because life be lifing. And sometimes we don't know how to deal with life lifing. Reality is you just have to check your attitude. And you got to think about your situation a lot better and not worry and faint. But trust that God has your back. First point I want to tell you again is that you have to distance yourself from negativity. There are times where on this journey, your best friend may not be your best friend. Sometimes if you find that your best friend is a negative Nancy, you need to separate yourselves from that person when you're in the eye of the storm. Because negativity in the eye of the storm won't do you any good. It's going to cause you to want to give up. It's going to cause you to want to faint. It's going to cause you to just like, I can't do this. And so for that, you need to get away from those people who are bringing negative thoughts into your heart and in your mind. Because if you stick with that person who keep bringing negativity inside, your life now won't feel good. You'll always be stressed and overwhelmed. Have you ever noticed that it's often easier to focus on the negative than find the positive? I have. When you are in the state of high emotions, logic often gets out the window. This can push you down to a spiral of negative thinking. It can put you down through a spiral of negative thoughts. If the people you spend the most time with are always negative, if that person is always negative and they're lingering in that negativity, it's going to be nearly impossible for you to escape being pulled in the same pool of negativity. Managing the negativity you allow into your life isn't just a matter of people around you. Think about it in the type of content that you are consuming and the messages that you are allowing to subconsciously program your mind every day. So what are you looking at? What are you listening to? These are the things that we have to consider as we are going throughout this life, as we're going through our storm. We have to just think about those things that we are looking at, those messages that we are reading. Whatever it is, get away from it so that you no longer sit in negativity. Yes, gonna trust in God to get through. Trust in God to get through, my brother. Yes, that's what you need to do. Trust in God to get you through. Yes, ma'am, my dear. I am a classic man. These I'm just here for you. I appreciate the dialogue, y'all. Keep coming in. Keep coming in. Keep coming in. Keep coming in. The second point I want to provide for you all today, yes, is to change your perspective by changing your inputs. Mm. Let me say it again. Change your perspective by changing your inputs. In order for you to change your perspective in the midst of the storm, you have to change your emotion and mental input. Find sources of positive influence, such as a book, blogs, spiritual leaders. You can even keep on looking at us here. I could be your pastor. If you're looking for a pastor, I could be your pastor. Yes. Tune in every Monday at 7 p.m. and I will lead you on a journey to peace, love, light. If you're looking for a church home, you're welcome to come to Restoration Church in Stone Mountain. You can view us live on Instagram, Snapchat, wherever you need to. No, we ain't got no Snapchat. I don't know why I said Snapchat, but Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, that's what it is. Yeah. And so you can view us there. You looking for a pastor, you looking for a home church. We got you. You are in safe hands. I promise you, we're going to lead, encourage, and restore you to your rightful place in our master artist. And as you're here looking at the journey, we're going to lead you to peace, love, light. So stick around every Monday night. If you just need that constant reassurance, that constant help to get through your storm, to get through your battles, I'm here as your brother. I'm here as your pastor. I'm here as your friend to guide you through, to lead you to peace, love, light. But in order for your perspective to be changed, you have to check your emotions and your mental input. Yes, you have to start reading books, or maybe stop reading a certain book. You got to start looking at different programs, or stop looking at different programs. You know what's toxic for you. You know what's helping you develop into who you are. You already know. I would even tell you, don't rely solely on sources of information that focus on the undesirable things happening in our world. You know Fox gonna give you some bad news. I'm not telling you not to look at Fox. Kudos, and I want to celebrate my boy Eric Perry. He's the anchor, so you can watch it. Yes, you can go and watch Fox, but be mindful not to allow the negative messages to consume you. Find podcasts and news feeds dedicated to sharing positive news. These are just practical ways for how to get through the storm. Yes. You can even influence what comes across your social media by choosing not to interact with people whose news feeds are lingering with negativity. No, you do not have to follow everybody that asks to be your friend. Okay, you don't have to do it. You don't have to follow everybody who asks to be your friend, because everybody's not worth your time. Everybody is not worth being on your page. Okay, sometimes some people just shouldn't even have social media. It's all right. Don't forget to be your own resource for positive messaging. Implore affirmations and pay attention to your self-talk. What do you say about yourself? What are you saying to yourself? If you think you ugly, guess what? You are ugly. Yeah. If you think you stupid, guess what? You are stupid. If you think that you're dumb, guess what? You are. Because that's what you say about yourself. So instead of speaking those negative things about yourself, start transforming and saying different things of positivity. I am a soldier. I got this, and no matter what comes my way, I have the strength to combat. I am smart. I am lovely. I am rich. I am wealthy. I am happy. I'm prosperous. I'm a masterpiece created by a master artist for good works. I am loved. I am enough. I am transformed. I am restored. I am beautifully and wonderfully made. You have to start speaking life into yourself. You have to start speaking positivity into yourself. You got to start speaking good things into yourself, positive things. Get good positive vibes. Get around good positive vibe people. Vibe out with people who got good positive relationships with other people. If you ain't got a good relationship with yourself, stop trying to. I implore you, I beseech you to speak good things about yourself. Speak life into yourself. In fact, the power of life, or life, is in the power of the tongue. What you speak, what you say. It's what you think and what you say. If you're not going to speak positive stuff about yourself, don't expect positive things to come. Because you're speaking death, you're speaking all these negative things into your life. Right? You got to get around people who going to bring greatness out of you. Yeah, like Rick and Birdman. Birdman or Bob or Lisa Lee. Yeah. He gets a smile when he's around them because he feels comfortable. He feels that positive energy, I guess. One of the things that we have to do is clarify our ultimate purpose so that we're able to do what we're called to do without allowing the storm to consume us. Yeah, we have to be aware of the vision, make the vision clear, so that when the vision is clear, no matter what comes your way, you have written it down and you can go back to it, rehearse it, and live an abundant life in that, and actually have it come to pass. Even though the storm might be going the way it is right now, it may not feel good. It may not be good. It may not be what you want it to be. When you go back to that vision, you'll be able to read what you had. Like for me, for example, there was a spell in my life where I wanted to give up. I wanted to throw in the towel. I did not think that this was going to work for me. I didn't think that I didn't think I was going to find love, but I got a great queen right now. Thank God for her. I didn't think that I was going to find joy the way I had it. Yes, we can talk about this joy I have, the world and given, the world can't take it away. The reality is sometimes on this journey, it feels like the world has taken that joy. Sometimes on this journey, it feels like the world has ripped you apart and all that life has. I told y'all life be lifing, and sometimes you don't know what to do. But let me just help you, my brothers and sisters. In order for your life to get a little bit more better, you have to distance yourself from negativity. You have to change your perspective by changing your inputs. And the last thing that I want to tell you today is you have to manage your expectations. Let me shout that again. Manage your expectations. Yes, you have to manage your expectations. Upsetness. When you get upset, let me say this differently. Upset comes from unmet expectations. Let me say it again. You being upset usually comes from unmet expectations. It's disappointing when you think someone is going to do something and they don't follow through. We can't control what someone does. However, we can better manage our own expectations. If someone has revealed himself or herself to be unreliable, but still expect that person to follow through on something, you haven't set yourself up for success, because you know not to expect everything from people, right? We cannot control what somebody else does or says. You expecting them to do it might put you in a position of distrust, discomfort, and you're going to be like, I can't believe this happened. But you have to manage your expectations when the storms are here, because when you think that people are going to be here for you, everybody's not going to, right? Stop expecting everybody to be there for you, because they're not. Everybody don't have your best interests at home. Everybody don't feel good. Everybody won't speak good things about you. Everybody, there may be people you think they're your best friends, and they could be sitting there dogging you out all night and all day. You expect them to be good, but sometimes some people don't even have your best interests at heart. Don't expect things from people all the time. But one thing that you should consider is expect for yourself to not expect things from everybody else. Manage your expectations. We can't control what somebody else does. However, we can better manage our own expectations. If someone has revealed himself or herself to be unreliable, but you still expect that person to follow through on something, you haven't set anyone up for the greatest potential outcome. But sure, you're clear on your communication of expectations and avoid making assumptions to reduce drama in your life caused by unmet expectations. Yeah. That's what we need to do. We got to be more aware, more vigilant. We have to do those things that bring peace to our heart and our mind. Listen, family, I hope I blessed somebody today. I hope I helped y'all in just a little with this journey. On this journey, what I plan on doing is doing a little bit more painting and a little bit more communicating with you all, and we just gonna start working and communicating through this little platform that we have here. That's going to lead you to peace, love, light, and so if anybody knows about GI Worldwide, and you can go to www.giadams.com to learn more about us. However, since we are already online, we're here to spread the message of authenticity while impacting lives through freedom, faith, and fine arts. So we're going to bring scripture in here, Hebrew scripture, New Testament text within our conversations. We're going to bring different books into our conversations. We're going to have a litany of discussions throughout our time. And I pray that as you are joining us, that you are led to peace, love, and light. Yes, my family. Yes, my friend. Yes, my brother, my sister. I implore you to stick around and receive what God has for you. You can go ahead and partner with us today by going to our Cash App at GI Adams. You can give by going to our Cash App GI Adams. And I also want you all to just take this moment to like, share, and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that notification bell. Yeah, go ahead and hit that notification icon so that we can continue to be on your feed. But as you are here joining us here at the journey, it is our just heart to just lead you to peace, love, light, and to get you something that's going to enrich you and help you have a better life moving forward. Amen. Yes, 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 yes. So welcome all, welcome all. Thank you for tuning in. Those who have been here since the beginning, I thank you so much for being here with us on today. And I pray that as you have been joining us, that you have enjoyed what you've heard and that you can share this and let somebody know. Pastor G.I., oh, he got something good, child. Yes, he got something good. He paint, he do gardens, he can teach us a lot of stuff. I want to hear this great man of God. Yes, yes, come on through, fam. Come on through and enjoy what we have for you. My brothers and sisters, I want to do this for a moment. I want to take this moment to tell y'all to go out and vote if you are in DeKalb County. There is a runoff in Georgia, and I want to remind you to go out and vote. Personally, I implore you and I encourage you to vote Jacqueline Adams as District 86 State House Representative. I pray that as you are going throughout your list of the polls, that you make the right decision by going ahead and voting Jacqueline Adams. That's just one of those individuals that I wanted to call out. We're going to be calling out different people throughout our programs. But one person I want you to give your attention to is to Jacqueline Adams, because she is running for House District 86, and that is in Georgia. So just go ahead and take your time and vote and do what you're called to do. Yes, make your voice heard. Don't cry about stuff happening out here in the world if you're not gonna go out and vote. I'm talking about you. Talking about you. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Get it together. Um, we are going to be here every Monday at 7 p.m. if the Lord permits. I don't plan on being on too long. I know this program tonight was a bit lengthy, 40 minutes, but I just wanted to just give y'all a brief introduction. Hello, welcome. Today's conversation was titled Shifting Your Perspective in the Eye of the Storm. Well, how do I shift my perspective in the eye of the storm? The first point is you have to distance yourself from negativity. The second point is you have to change your perspective by changing your inputs. And the third point is you have to manage your expectations. So when the storm does come, I want you to distance yourself from negative people and negative thinking. Change your perspective by changing what you are allowing to go inside of you. What are you reading? What are you watching? What are you hearing? Who is your leader? Who are you? Who is your shepherd? If you need a pastor, I'm here to be your pastor. You can come and join us every Monday at 7 p.m. or you can join the Restoration Experience at Restoration Church every Sunday at 11:45 or Wednesday at 7:30. In fact, this Wednesday, we will be preaching in a sermon titled Becoming Emotionally Intelligent. Yes! We will be teaching in a topic titled Becoming Emotionally Intelligent. And I pray that as you are viewing us or you see us here, that you can grow in wisdom and knowledge in our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Listen, y'all, this is The Journey with Pastor G.I. Adams, and I pray that we have said something today that's going to help you get through the storms that you have been going through. And if you have not gone through a storm, just wait a while. Your midnight hour will come. And when it comes, allow these 3 points to consume you. Distance yourself from negativity, change your perspective by changing your inputs, and manage your expectations. Again, you can go to our website at www.giadams.com. You can also do one thing, and that is buy some product. One product that we do have is this Lavender body cream. You get this product, I promise you, you won't regret it. It's going to make your body feel so much better. Yes, get some body cream. We also have this wonderful body scrub. This is a lemongrass body scrub that you can also get for yourself, and it's going to definitely take good care of you. To exfoliate your skin, is soft, and it's going to be a good source for you. Also, we have a vanilla whip body scrub. We have this available as well for you. Just go to our website at www.giadams.com and order yourself something. Spread the word, because we have some great products available for you, your mama, your cousin, your sister, your brother, your daddy, your baby daddy, your wannabe boyfriend, all of it. Yes. So go ahead and get yourself some and enjoy these products. You gave one. Yes, I gave one to him for his birthday a few Sundays ago as well. And I pray that he enjoyed it. I'm so grateful that all of you have decided to join us on here tonight. This has been The Journey with G.I. Adams, and God bless you, and we pray that you have been blessed. God, take care.